just thought I'd do a little bit of an update right now with what's been going on. Previous video, obviously I've been having lots of no-shows with the meetings, but the leads are coming in, maybe like 3 or 4 a day. And a lot of them are kind of scheduling in if I can get them, but a lot of people are showing up and not committing, and obviously want to get back to me, and they never get back to me, and then it's already over. So even with different pricing options, so that's a bit of a struggle. Other things that I'm working through process documents, writing out exactly for personal trainers, for example. You get this email booking. Here's what it shows. Here's how to reschedule. Here's what to do when you're preparing for a session. Think about this. Ask about their goals when you're there. All that kind of stuff. It almost seems common sense, but I just noticed without having something written down like that, it's obviously my fault for not providing enough structure. So when people have this first meeting with a client, they ask what to do. So that's obviously on me, and that's what I'm working on, but really making it simple and just telling them to suck eggs, if I want to use that expression. So yeah, it's just kind of writing up those. Almost finished with the personal training one. I'm done staff manager and lead nurture, so that's cool. And almost done the personal trainer. And these are the big ones that we're doing everything, obviously next to sales and other things like client manager, finance manager, accountability coach. But that's kind of what I'm working on through those. And I'll leave it for another video, but there's a huge opportunity has come up about kind of like a gym where I'm living, and there's an opportunity to take it over. I'll do another video on that, but that's kind of where it's at. So yeah, February has been pretty slow. I made one sale. Second person who signed up was keen. They paid half up front, but then they backed out the next day. So that's a bit unfortunate. That doesn't normally happen. But yeah, so I'm just kind of working on making sure the client updates, making sure people who do the 6-week challenge, seeing results, accountability coaching, following all people up like that, keeping on top of stuff, all that kind of stuff. Have been in an annoyingly bad and frustrating financial situation recently. So, things come up, and it's just because February has been so damn slow. Revenue might be almost at 10,000, but I think expenses are already 12,000 because I had to pay off some other things like super or tax payments. So working through that, and doing lots of my stuff in the morning. So I do probably spend like an hour to 2 hours a day on all the business stuff, just kind of being on top of things. But I'm also doing lead nurture, the sales meetings, nutritional chats, following up with staff, following up with clients, all that kind of stuff. And I've tried to pass it on, but have failed to kind of find the right people to do kind of like the level I expect in terms of like follow-ups and stuff. But who I've got right now is working really well, and just try to improve that process, and there might be opportunity to find more people in the future. But that's kind of where it's at. It's very frustrating with the financial side of it, constantly being behind, all these things coming up to pay, not having enough money to pay them, and then just trying to scrounge a way to pay them off in time. So that's all very frustrating. But thankfully I have like a pretty well-paying 9-to-5 job that does cover a lot of this stuff. But, just talking about it yesterday, basically everything I've done for this business, I've not actually made any money. Whatever money I've made has gone into the business and reinvested to put into ads, updating systems, getting more staff. But I haven't paid myself basically 1 cent, if you look at it, really. Except for if I need to transfer from a business account to my account to pay for something. But apart from that, I haven't just gone, cool, yep, okay, I can take $200 out and use my own spending or savings, but none of that. So, and the business bank account's basically always at zero because I'm constantly paying for things. Might go up to like 4,000, then things like tax comes out, and then bang, back down to zero. So, yes, very frustrating situation, and just trying to do what I can to get through it. But it is just, February has been slow. 3 days left of February. I've got a couple of more meetings this week. Might be able to squeeze in a sale, which would be good. But yeah, February's been slow. Hopefully some of this leads out to people continuing. But there have been some people who finished 6-week challenge and then they started recurring. So the recurring membership is still there, and older people kind of coming in and repurchasing a pack of 10 sessions. So that's where it's at right now. Overall frustrating. Trying to just do something to make it work, but it's just something's just not working. And just, I was paying for ads to get people in, but whatever I'm paying on ads is not really getting covered from new sales because I haven't got any new sales. So, yeah, we'll try to continue working on the price to value kind of ratio, pulling down prices to get people in. But yeah, just, I don't know, struggle town right now. So, obviously it sounds very negative, this video, and because it kind of is. But that's kind of what's going on right now.